Hey everybody, hi there, it's Phyllis, and I'm glad you could join me. Welcome to my Facebook Live. It is a little after 11:09. I'm actually late, but that's actual real life. I'm here in beautiful central Maine. It's a gorgeous day, and I'm just so happy to be here to talk about inspiration stagnation. So I wanted to start with a beautiful quote that I recently found from the late, great Gilda Radner. While we have the gift of life, it seems to me the only tragedy is to allow a part of ourselves to die, be it our spirit, our creativity, or our glorious uniqueness. I am a happily creative person. I'm doing work that I love. I'm feeling confident, connected, and joyful. And I have a voice. That's one thing that I am sure of. But it has not always been that way. And I can remember years and years and years of yearning to connect with my creativity and actually giving up on it, actually deciding that it was nothing but a painful path and that it would either lead to heartbreak or hopelessly entangle me in hustle and competition that I wasn't interested in. But one day I woke up and I actually heard a voice and I listened to it and it said, I'm a writer. I'm not going to go to my grave not having written anything. And that was the beginning of the journey that led me to where I am today. I have published 2 books. I have been commissioned to write songs for people, including a children's spirit camp and hospice choirs. My songs are sung at people's bedsides when they're dying. And I teach the drum. And I have had total strangers come to me or write to me and send me emails telling me that my work, my words, and my music have helped them to heal. And that's why I am here today sharing with you some of the tips that have brought me to where I am today. Because I know that it is not a path of heartache. It is a path of joy. And I know that creativity is natural, and it's just a matter of uncovering. So I would like to share with you today one tip that I have, because at the end of my time with you, I will tell you about a larger program that I've put together that's starting in September, where you can dive more deeply into your creativity, your creative process, and actually begin to create as you desire. But if you get nothing else from all of the words that come out of my mouth today, hi Lisa, I would like you to just come away with this, that creativity is a natural trait. It is innate to all humans. So if you're a human, you have it. And you can do it. So that's what I want you to come away with, that I can do this. So the number one thing that I hear from creatives a lot when I ask, what's hanging you up? Why aren't you doing what you want to do? Or what seems to be the problem is this idea of inspiration, lack of inspiration, and lack of ideas. And so I started to think about that because honestly that never would have occurred to me. It isn't something that I deal with at all. And so I realized that one of the things that I have to share is what I call an inspiration mindset. And what that is the ability to just have ideas ready, just be in the flow of ideas, and have the kind of mind and the kind of thinking and the kind of life and behavior that allows you to make stuff up from what is going on in life and turn it into art, turn it into something creative and beautiful. And so I think, there's a lot I could say about that. I could give you a long list of things you could try and do that would help you have more inspiration. I think one of the nuggets, one of the kernels that I want you to take away with you today is the idea of play. Is actually learning to have fun again. Is a huge step toward reconnecting with your creativity and with your ability to be inspired. Because actually, inspiration isn't out there, and creativity isn't out there, and your art is not out there. It's in here. So this is what we tune. This is what we clear and tune and make ready for creating. And so the idea of play, the reason this is so important is that as soon as we decide we want something, and then we feel like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, then we get all serious and we get rigid, and we stop having fun. It's not fun anymore, right? It's serious. I got to do this. Like, you might have a deadline, or you might have a business that is based on your creativity. It's very important that you keep coming up with ideas. And so the most unnatural thing you want to do is let all that go and just be light and loose and goofy and funny and have fun and be unserious and flub around and make mistakes like Goofy. Remember the cartoon character Goofy? He was always one of my favorites because he was just inherently funny. And he talked funny and he walked funny and he was just inherently funny. And so I'm not saying that you need to be goofy or that you need to be a cartoon character, but I am saying that it is a great idea to learn how to have fun again. And I think as grown-ups, one of the best ways to do that is to think of it in terms of, what do I love? What am I absolutely in love with? And that, here I am out here, and there's this little chipmunk running around, and it's adorable, and I love this. I love this. And so I put myself here. I put myself here because I love it. What do you love? What are you curious about? What do you want to do that you won't let yourself do because you're working really hard and you don't have time? Like that. So what I want to do is actually, because I'm a nut about the drum, I would actually like to do some drumming for you while you just sit with that question. What's fun to you? What do you love? What do you want to do that you're not letting yourself do that's completely off the topic? It's not related to your creativity. It's anything. It's ice cream. It's mini golf. It's hiking. It's getting your hands in wet clay. Whatever it is. Okay? And I'm going to do some drumming for you because everybody loves drumming. What's not to love? And then I will tell you about the Reclaim Your Creative Soul program. And so here we go. Obviously, that's fun for me. I could do that all day. And if you're a drumming nerd, because I know some people will share this video because there's drumming on it. I just want you to know that what I was doing was a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and an 8, and looping it against 2. So that's all the nerdy. That was pretty good. That was like 5 seconds of rhythm nerdy stuff. Okay, so Reclaim Your Creative Soul is a, by the way, did you come up with anything? Like what would be fun for you? You can feel free to put it in the comments and help other people out with some ideas. Reclaim Your Creative Soul is an 8-week live virtual group program. So it will be 8 weeks on the internet with a group and your computer and me and you. And it also includes 2 personalized individual private coaching sessions with me where we talk about your particular creative life and your goals and help you to get really clear on where you're at and where you would like to be. And it is happening in the months of September and October, coming up in 2017. And some people in this field would charge, because there's a lot of extras that you get with this. My ebook, the Creativity Breakthrough ebook, my book and cards, Soul Messages, as well as a guided meditations that go with the class that are yours to keep forever and ever. And you could pay up to $2,000 for a course like this. My course is $997 for 8 weeks and 2 private coaching sessions. And but if you register before July 1st or by July 1st, I'm going to give you the fantastic price of $497, which is half off the regular price. So I want to encourage you that if you are interested in making a commitment to yourself and actually doing this, to contact me you can write a comment, you can private message me on this page, Phyllis Capana, author, music maker, and creativity coach. You can email me at phyllis.capana@gmail.com, and I would love to get you registered and get you in there. I would love to see you there. So that is all I have to say for now. I want to thank you for spending time with me. I want to encourage you to do something today that is fun. Okay, drop the idea that creativity is hard work and that you have to be something special and do something special. I want you to tune this instrument to fun today, okay? Tune it up to fun. All right, I'm going to play a little bit more for you, and then I'm going to end the video, and I love you lots. Thanks for joining.